As we're about to take off, if there's any ground staff on board the aircraft, please disembark now. If there's any ground staff on board the aircraft, please disembark now. Thank you.
Cabin crew, all doors closed.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain. My name is Andy Lee, and on behalf of my crew and Singapore Airlines, welcome on board our flight SQ636 heading to Tokyo Haneda. In the flight deck, I have First Officer Mr. Muku assisting me, and in the cabin today, your crew in charge is in-flight manager Miss Elaine Chong. She's got a great set of crew with her today, and together they'll be looking after your safety and comfort on this flight to Tokyo. And as of now, we are still waiting for our air traffic clearance. Doors have been closed, but as soon as we get that, we should be on our way. Flight time today is expected to take 6 hours and 30 minutes. Flying conditions is forecasted to be a little bit bumpy for the first 2 hours or so. So whenever seated, always have your seatbelts fastened for your own safety. Right now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy this Singapore Airlines service with us. And my team will be taking good care of you. And we'll talk to you when we get closer to Tokyo later on. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for choosing to fly with us on Singapore Airlines today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to the safety video, which will now be shown. Thank you. 皆様、これより非常用設備をご案内いたします。スクリーンをご覧ください。
Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines. As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that on other aircraft, please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey through Singapore. During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright and keep your shoes on. Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. Make sure that your seat belt is securely fastened during taxi, takeoff, and landing. To fasten, bring the two ends of the seat belt together until you hear a click. Tighten it by pulling on the strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. We recommend keeping your seat belt fastened throughout the flight. Whenever the seat belt sign is turned on, infants should be lifted from the bassinet and secured with an infant seat belt. If there is a change in cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will automatically drop in front of you. Pull the mask down sharply. Place it over your mouth and nose. Pull the lateral straps to tighten it and breathe as usual. Secure your mask first before helping others. It is normal for the bag to not fully inflate. There are several emergency exits in this aircraft. Take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. Count the rows of seats to the closest exit in front and behind you. In the unlikely event of an emergency, or when you hear the command, brace, brace, assume the brace position. If you can reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and place it on the back of the front seat. Place your hands on top of your head. Keep your feet flat on the floor and heels towards your seat. If you can't reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and lean forward as far as you can. Place your hands on top of your head. In an emergency evacuation, floor-level lighting will lead you to your nearest exit. Before using an evacuation slide, remove any high-heeled shoes and be sure to leave everything behind. To put on your life vest, remove it from the plastic cover and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist, connect the clip, and pull to tighten. Inflate the life vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the mouthpiece. Life vests have a whistle and a light to attract attention. Special life vests are available for children. Inflate your life vest only at the exit door and step into the raft. Life vests are located under or between your seats. All large electronic devices, such as laptops, must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. During these times, charging your electronic devices is also not allowed. If you're not using your device, it must be held in your hand or placed in the seat pocket in front of you. If your device drops into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat and ask the cabin crew for assistance. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the charging and use of e-cigarettes, is prohibited throughout the aircraft, including the lavatories. Thank you for your attention. Refer to the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you for more information. On behalf of Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time on board as well as in Singapore or anywhere else in the world we take you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard SQ636 to Tokyo Haneda. We're pleased to be carrying passengers of our Star Alliance and all code-share partners. All electronic devices must not be put in flight safe mode, and power bank must not be used or charged on board at all time. Please approach the cabin crew if you require assistance. We wish you a pleasant flight. 皆様こんばんは。シンガポール航空 SQ636 便東京羽田行きをご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。この便はスターアライアンスメンバーとのコードシェア便でございます。東京羽田までの飛行時間は6時間30分を予定しております。この便の機長はキャプテンリー、客室責任者はミス・イリーン・ジョン、日本人乗務員はファーストクラス私岡村、そして機内中央部は梶浦でございます。ご用の際にはお気軽にお声かけください。
Complimentary Wi-Fi is available to customers traveling in suites or first class, business class, PPS club members, and all KrisFlyer members. Connecting is easy. Simply select the Kris World network, and the Wi-Fi portal will launch automatically. Enter your details, and you're online. If the Wi-Fi portal doesn't launch, access it via Kris World Digital. Customers traveling in first class and business class, as well as PPS Club members, can connect up to 3 devices to the Wi-Fi simultaneously. All other customers can connect only one device, but have the flexibility to switch devices or purchase an additional plan to connect another device. Please note that the in-flight Wi-Fi speed and experience may vary from ground networks and can be affected by the number of concurrent users on board. You may encounter intermittent Wi-Fi due to other factors such as weather conditions, satellite switching, or flying out of coverage areas. Certain countries' regulatory restrictions will disrupt in-flight Wi-Fi on flights to and from Europe or India. When this happens, in-flight Wi-Fi will be unavailable. Please try reconnecting later once the aircraft has left these areas. If you're having trouble connecting, try selecting Forget Network and reconnect to Chris World. Enable Auto Join in your Wi-Fi settings to automatically reconnect if the connection is lost. For more details, refer to the in-flight Wi-Fi card in your seat pocket, or check out the Singapore Airlines category in the Chris World TV section. You may approach our cabin crew if you require further assistance. To avoid unexpected charges, be sure to turn off data roaming on your device. Not a KrisFlyer member? Join now! Visit Chris World Digital at kw.sq.com to sign up for KrisFlyer membership and gain instant access to Wi-Fi. Stay connected with Singapore Airlines.
Gentlemen, the cabin lights will now be dim for takeoff. Thank you. 皆様、夜間の離陸に際しまして、客室の照明を暗くさせていただきます。
Cabin crew to your takeoff stations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure that your seat belt is fastened and draw up your window shade. Thank you. 皆様、まもなく離陸いたします。シートベルトをもう一度お確かめください。窓のシェードは上まで上げてくださいますようお願いいたします。Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is still on. For your safety, please remain seated and you ensure that your seatbelt is fastened. Toilet should not be used and hot beverage service will be suspended. Infant must be carried up on the bassinet and secured within infant seatbelt. Connect to in-flight Wi-Fi to access games, entertainment content, and more on the Chris World Digital. Find out more from the Wi-Fi card in your seat pocket. In-flight duty-free shopping is available on this flight. To browse our selection of products available in flight, refer to the cruise shop catalog in the seat pocket or to the Chris World Digital. Enjoy saving of up to $60 off your final bill. Terms and conditions apply. Please approach the cabin crew for assistance. Thank you. 皆様、ベルト着用のサインは消えましたが、安全のためお座りの間は。失礼いたしました。ベルト着用サインが消えますまでは、皆様の安全のため、お座席をお立ちにならず、シートベルトをご利用ください。なお、この間のお化粧室のご使用をお控えください。温かいお飲み物のサービスも控えさせていただきます。どうぞご了承ください。ベビーベッドをご使用中のお客様は、お子様をベッドから抱き上げ、お子様専用のシートベルトをご利用ください。Wi-Fi に接続いただきますと、クリスワールドデジタルからゲームやその他の機内エンターテインメントがご利用いただけます。詳しいことにつきましては、シートポケットのしおりをご覧ください。この便では免税品の販売を行っております。商品につきましては、シートポケットのカタログ、またはクリスワールドデジタルよりクリスショップのオンラインカタログをご覧ください。ただいまの期間、クリスショップでは最大で$60の割引をさせていただきます。この機会にぜひご利用ください。
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. Seatbelt signs have just been turned on as we are passing through an area of widespread weather. We're trying to negotiate our way around it. For your safety, please return to your seat. Have your seatbelts fastened. Cabin crew may proceed with caution. Thank you.
皆様、気流の悪い中を通過しております。お座席にお戻りになり、シートベルトをしっかりとお締めください。この間の温かいお飲み物のサービスは
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. We just encountered an unexpected turbulence. Situation is now back to normal. For precaution, the seatbelt signs will remain on. Please have your seatbelts fastened for your own safety. Cabin crew, please be seated for a little while.
皆様、急の悪い中を通過しております。お座席にお戻りになり、シートベルトをしっかりとお締めください。安全のため乗務員も一時着席いたします。この間のサービスは中断となります。どうぞご了承くださいませ。
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain. I hope you've been able to get a little bit of rest on the flight. And a few minutes from now, we'll be expecting to start our descent for Tokyo Haneda. Based on our current estimate, we can expect a touchdown time approximately at 6:30 in the morning. And we'll have you disembarking slightly ahead of schedule if all goes well. This is, of course, subject to air traffic clearances. If you'd like to check the time, Tokyo is 1 hour ahead of Singapore, and it is now 5:54 in the morning. The weather is reported to be partly cloudy. Ground temperature is reported to be 28 degrees Celsius. On behalf of my crew and Singapore Airlines, we thank you for flying with us. I hope you have enjoyed the experience, and I'd like to wish you a pleasant stay in Tokyo. Thank you for your attention, and cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
皆様、おはようございます。あと30分ほどの飛行でございます。これより数分ほどいたしますと、飛行機は徐々に高度を下げ始め、東京国際空港羽田への着陸態勢と入ってまいります。日本とシンガポールの時差は1時間です。ただいまの日本の時刻は9月1日月曜日午前5時55分。また皆様の到着時刻は午前6時30分を予定しております。到着地の天候は良好、気温は28度と報じられております。Ladies and gentlemen, before arrival in Tokyo, all passengers must complete the customs declaration form. Foreign visitors must also complete the immigration form. These forms can be completed either in hard copies or via the Visit Japan web. If you're connecting onto a domestic flight within Japan, please collect your baggage on arrival for customs and quarantine clearance. Please return to your seat, put your seat back upright, and fasten your seat belt. Secure your tray table, handset, and footrest, and ensure your window shades are drawn up. Please also note where the emergency exits are located. Thank you. 日本ご帰国に際して必要な書類についてご説明いたします。税関申告書は皆様必ずご記入ください。なお、ご家族でご旅行のお客様は代表の方がご記入ください。Visit Japan Web にて電子申告もご利用いただけます。国内線を乗り継ぎのお客様はお預けになった手荷物を受け取り、税関検査並びに検疫検査へお進みください。この飛行機は間もなく着陸いたします。シートベルトをお締めください。お座席のリクライニング、テーブル、フットレスト、テレビのコントローラーを元の位置にお戻しください。窓のシェードは上まで上げてくださいますようお願いいたします。着陸前にお近くの非常口の位置をご確認ください。
Cabin crew, secure the cabin for landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, all electronic devices must now be put in flight safe mode. Thank you. 皆様、すべての電子機器は機内モードに設定してください。Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure that your seat belt is fastened and draw up your window shades. Thank you. 皆様、まもなく着陸いたします。シートベルトをもう一度お確かめください。 また窓のシェードは上まで上げてくださいますようお願いいたします。Welcome to Tokyo International Airport, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. Please take care when opening the overhead compartment and remember to take all your belongings with you. It's been our pleasure serving you on this flight. Thank you for flying Singapore Airlines, a member of Star Alliance. 皆様、東京国際空港羽田に着陸いたしました。ベルト着用のサインが消えますまでは、お座席にお座りのままお待ちください。頭上の物入れは、飛行機が完全に停止してからお気をつけてお開けください。なお、お忘れ物のございませんようご確認ください。皆様、ご搭乗ありがとうございました。この次もどうぞ、スターアライアンスメンバー、シンガポール航空をご利用くださいますよう、乗務員一同、心よりお待ちしております。